Good afternoon and happy Memorial Day weekend to my fellow bioinformatics students. Frankly, this is my first YouTube video and I'm happy to figure out just how to use it. One of my articles was on a drug called the 5-alpha reductase inhibitor and a drug called finasteride. And it was used in the prevention of prostate cancer. This initial study was conducted from 1994 to 1997 and involved 18,882 men who were randomized to either receive this drug, finasteride, or placebo. The hypothesis was that the use of finasteride reduced the incidence of prostate cancer. And in fact, the study did show that it did reduce the incidence of prostate cancer in those men taking it by 24.8%. The problem was, of the men who were taking finasteride who did have prostate cancer, 26.9% of them had a high-grade cancer as compared to the placebo group. Now, multiple studies were done to try to figure this out, and in part it was considered a selection bias. However, this study all but eliminated the use of finasteride for the prevention of prostate cancer. Now, the study that I looked at was a follow-up study called the long-term survival of participants in the prostate cancer prevention trial, which was started in 2005 and looked at men who had been diagnosed during the study with the objective of estimating the time to metastasis and the mortality among the finasteride group as compared to the placebo. And ultimately, the study found there was essentially no difference between the two groups in overall survival or survival after diagnosis. Where this became confusing for me was from what we learned from our reading and the lectures is that observational studies usually precede a randomized controlled trial to try to understand the hypothesis. This, in fact, was the reverse. The randomized controlled style preceded it and then ultimately became, on the follow-up study, an observational analytical cohort study. Thanks and have a great weekend.